Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another Overhit video. Let's get it. Alright guys, before I bring you into today's video, I did do an off-screen summon and it was pretty hype. So I'm going to cut over to that video and just voice over it. Alright, so as you can see, this is the video here. So I was at my last summon to the 100, and then I get to do my legendary gacha. So once you do 100 multis, guys, or 100 summons, I should say, you get access to your free legendary gacha, which is guaranteed in SSR. Now I was doing this last multi, as you can see, I seen one SR there, which was pretty hype, and I was like, man, I have to record this. You know, I want to record all my summons for you guys and show you guys what happens once you do your 100 summons and you get to the very end here. So I do fast forward some of these, I believe so. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So it was pretty hype getting an SSR. I've been getting pretty lucky, which I totally deserve it because I went through reroll hell. Now do note, guys, that apparently global is supposed to be coming soon. So if the global servers are not going to be merged with the Canadian servers, then I am going to be switching over to the global servers. So all this work I've been doing is for nothing. Now do note, another note on top of everything I'm saying here is that I have not put any money into this game, guys. So every summon I do, and here comes my SSR, it was a green, so I was pretty hyped about this. And boom, got me Celesta. Now I was super hyped about this, guys, because I actually really wanted her. So extremely happy that I got her. I've been training her up, and I just couldn't wait to get my hands on her and use her in the game. So, and now I got access to my legendary summon here, which I really want Luna or the Queen. As you can see, that the girl that was in the front there in that loading screen. So I really want those two, but we'll see what I get in this next summon here. So anyways, I went and go and claim my reward here, and then we're gonna get to do our legendary gacha summon. So like I said, I have not put any money into this game, guys. So all the crystals I've been getting, actually I've been farming up just straight from the story, just doing the story missions and just getting them from daily rewards and all that other stuff. So nothing crazy, just simply farming the game, and I got my crystals. Now when this game does go global, I had to check to make sure I was recording. See, I seen a blue, so I'm gonna get an SSR, probably Luna, maybe Luna. What are we gonna get? And it was Rise. Alright, so Rise, Rez, whatever you guys want to call him. I was pretty hyped about this because he's actually a really good freaking character. So I would take it 100%. But besides that, so when the global side of the game does come out, I will be, let's cut over to the normal game here. Alright, so like I was saying, when the global side does come out, if the servers are merged, I'm going to be keeping the account, obviously, and I will be investing some money into the game. Not crazy amounts like I did in Langrisser, but definitely putting some money in the game. I feel like it's definitely worth it, and I'm just having a blast with the game. Alright, let me go ahead and collect my Trek rewards here, and then we'll get into, I don't want to call this a character guide, just more like understanding a character. Right, because there's many things to the character, and I feel like the game explains things, but not as well. So let's go over. We'll do Ashe, since Ashe is pretty much the free to play SSR that you get. You obviously get your girl Sophia here too, but we're not gonna go over her just yet. So like as you can see, my Rise here, he's level 34, got a B. He's got pretty good stuff on, so I've been working on him. And then my girl Celeste over here, so I've been working on her too. Alright, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to work on all these characters right now. But besides that, let's go over to Ashe here. Alright, so first things first, guys, this game is based off of combat ability. So the higher the combat ability, the better the character, the stronger the character is. So do understand that, guys, that you do really want to focus on combat ability. Give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, I had to change my chat channel because people have a tendency to be a-holes, I should say, and spoil Avengers Endgame, a certain part in the movie that people have been spoiling lately, and I just don't want to have that in my video here. So combat ability is your bread and butter. Higher, the better. You got the max HP, physical attack, defense, and attack speed. The physical attack, I don't know if that changes with a character that... Okay, yeah, so physical attack does change with the character. So this is one thing that's very important that the game doesn't tell you guys. So if you click a character like Ash, he's a physical attacker. So if you're using items that increase magic attack, let's see if I have a item here. I don't think I have one. Crit rate, accuracy. Crit rate, accuracy. Yeah, I don't have one on my weapon. I might have one on my... Let's see here. I feel like I have one somewhere. Block rate, defense. Maybe it's the necklace. Maybe it's the necklace. Okay. No, it's not showing it. Alright, so, but if you have a certain equipment that increases magic attack or physical attack, you're definitely going to want to focus on which one you put on your character, because if you put equipment that boosts magic attack, and then you look at your character and he has physical attack, that's not going to really do much for him. So make sure you guys are looking at that. The defense stat carries with everybody. I keep switching over to Colette here because she's a magic user, so she's different from our boy. So defense and attack speed carry with everybody. Obviously, attack speed is pretty important. And when it comes to games like this, Summer's War, Epic 7, things like that, attack speed is extremely important, guys. The higher the attack speed, the faster you're going to attack. The more attacks you can do, the more likely you are to kill your enemy first before they can kill you. So something to be concerned about. And obviously, I'm still in the beginnings of the game, so I haven't gotten really any equipment to focus on attack stats. Alright, so skills here. Now, skills are something you can increase when you raise level cap on a character. So let's go over that real quick. So raising level cap on a character, there's two ways to do it. One, you have to have a dupe of the character, which I have no dupes of Ash. You do get a free dupe of Ash in the story, guys. So if you're wondering how I got a dupe of Ash, you do get a free dupe in the story. Alright, so one is getting a dupe of the character, and two, I believe somebody has said it, I don't know, one of you guys can confirm it in the comment section below, that there is a certain material that you can get that can actually start up your character too. So I think that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure it is, because if I go over to my SR here, Yuri, and go over to raise level cap, click here, and I have one of the equipments right here, right? So if I use that, it's almost like using a dupe of the character, which is really freaking cool, right? So I'm pretty sure the SSRs get it too. It's just probably extremely rare. Raising level cap is really good, guys. I'm kind of upset how good it is, if I'm being honest with you guys, just because not only are you going to be able to skill level up, but on top of that, look at the stats increase. All right, so your max HP is going to go from 8,100 to 9,200. Your attack goes from 3,000 to 3,500. It's insane. The stats that you get from raising level cap is pretty high, and that actually gets me a little bit worried, because you know, how are you going to manage at end game if your characters are not really start up? I don't know if there's a free way to start up your characters like there is in Landgrisser with the bond system, so I don't know if that's a thing in this game, but if it is, you can confirm that in the comments too. Anyway, so that's raising level cap. So pretty much either have a dupe or have the special, super special equipment. Now, once you raise level cap of a character, you get access to level up these skills. Go over to the skill section here. It's going to be locked if you did not raise level cap on a character. Right, and then you got this little thing here, and it glows to tell you that's the one you can go for, and then you can see the stat increases and stuff like that. It's a pretty decent stat increases, nothing too insane, I would say, but obviously as you get to the end here, that's when it's going to be pretty crazy. Anyways, so once you do this, now do understand though that sometimes things can change and sometimes things can't change, right? Now as you can see, I could do the top here too. Right, so now if we click into the fortify here, and the cooldown is still the same, unfortunately, but I am going to get some stat increases here, and then it shows you the gems you need, these special stones, not gems, my bad guys, the special stones you need. What's pretty cool about the game is when you click it, if it does not show obtain from, just back out and then try to go back in, and it should show it. Sometimes it bugs out and it doesn't show it, so make sure you see that. And then you just click that and it tells you, hey, on Tuesday, you can actually farm these missions and the explorations on Tuesday, and you can actually get these high grade skilled stones, which is pretty awesome. And you can also get them from the tracks too, so something to understand, guys. So if you are farming for a certain character, make sure you are paying attention to the explorations. It doesn't hurt to work on this. Now I believe that's all these stones are used for. Yeah, all they're used for is skill level upgrades, so which is pretty cool. You're not going to use them for anything else. And obviously the skill level upgrade doesn't cost that much, that what it seems. So I will be doing that a little bit later. Actually, let me do that right now so I can show you guys how it looks. 20,000 here. Oh wait, no, I need 6 of them. My bad. Thought I had 6. Alright, anyways, so that's your skill level up. Moving on to your equipment here. Now, I love the equipment in this game. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because when it comes to other games, you have to worry about runes, you have to worry about enchantments, you have to worry about what set piece you're wearing and all that other stuff. And it becomes a big nuisance because then you're like, oh man, I rolled this percentage on this, I rolled that attack on this, and it's kind of a nightmare if I'm being honest with you guys, dealing with that all the time. So it's a nice change of pace coming into this game, and it's like, okay, let me look at my sword. All right, crit rate, dealt damage. Let me see if this guy's focused on crit rate and damage. Then I take a look at his moves. If his moves kind of focus on the damage and the crit rate, like look at this, crit resist rate, blah, blah, blah. If his moves are focused on that, then I'm going to be like, hey, this sword is actually good for him. Put it on him. Very simple. You click the sword. You can click equipment fortification, and you can level it up and then raise level cap. And if to raise level cap, you have to have a replica of the weapon or equipment items or materials to raise. Yeah, I believe you have to have the replica of a weapon. So it can get a little bit difficult on the higher level weapons, if I'm being honest with you guys. Same thing here. So this one, I have a level 3 here. Now, if I go to raise level cap, I do have a dupe of it, so I can go ahead and raise that. It only costs 2,000. It's actually not that much, so I'm going to go ahead and do it here. And now I can get it to level 45. Which brings me on to my next thing about the equipment. Let's go in here. Let's go to the thing that we just raised. Go equipment fortification. Now, the next thing about equipment, these little things it gives you guys, these materials here, they are not items to be used, right? So do not put them on your character. Those are items to level up your equipment. So do understand that, guys, that if you are going to be, if you are playing the game, do not accidentally start throwing these equipments on to use as your character, because then you're going to be using pretty weak stuff, if I'm being honest with you guys. Let's go ahead and use some of these and fortify 900, very cheap. And we go for 420 to 445. Beautiful. So let's go back to the weapon real quick so I can show you guys something. So if you accidentally say, oh my god, the game gave me a freaking a spear, this thing's awesome, and then you equip it, you're gonna regret it 100%. Yes, you can unequip, and yes, you can swap over weapons and equipment like nothing, like right on the fly. You can do that, and it costs no money, which is freaking amazing. But you don't want to put these on. You want to make sure you use them to level up your stuff. So just a little side note there. I know it's common sense. I know it says it 4-level boost equipment on top there and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you get hyped because it looks like a spear and it's like higher starred and stuff. So be concerned about that. Same thing with the necklaces too and rings. Pretty much accessories. That's what I'm going to call them. These rings on the bottom here that they just give you early on in the game, they're meant to boost your stuff. They're not even meant to put on, so don't even put them on. Like, I have one that's on right here on my healer, but that's because I have not changed her stuff in forever. But I am going to be changing that extremely soon, so right after this video. So that's pretty much equipment, guys. Now let's go over to abilities. Now abilities is a very it's a page that kind of reminds me of the hidden potential in Dokkan Battle, right? Except it's straightforward and you don't need dupes of a character, which I freaking love, right? All you need is these little things on the top here, these little, whatever the hell they're called. I forgot what they're called. All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate this, and then you level it up and boom. Now the stat increase that you get is not crazy high, but listen, you go through this entire page here, it's going to be beautiful. Like, it is going to be very, very nice. And then the final stage, you got attack speed +1, and in slabs can enhance the ability of the hero. So, wonder what that is, right? So, yeah, definitely pay attention to this page. If you got a hero that you like, do invest in this. Now, don't go crazy on all your heroes, guys, because it does get really, really expensive. I will show you right now. Let's go over to my Colette. It says Celeste. Colette, I'm at 14 right now. I've been working on her top, right? And my next one is going to be 300, right? So it can get pretty expensive, so do make sure that you are very paying attention to which heroes you're going to be doing this on, and then an increase on magic attack. There really is no difference in which path you go, with the exception of the very end, I believe. No, there is no difference, even at the very end, right? So doesn't matter which path you go to, guys, just pretty much complete it so that way you can get your character much, much stronger. Like I said, it's not crazy increase in stats, but the stats that it does give you are still really nice. All right, next is going to be grade. Now, grade is highly important. Grade is almost as important as actually raise level cap, if I'm being honest with you guys. Because when you raise level cap, look at this. So if I have a dupe of this guy here, right, I'm going to go from max HP 8,000 to 9,200, right? Okay, so remember that, 8,000 to 9,200, right? Now I go to grade here, and look at, if I go from B class to A class, 8,000 to 9,200. I'm getting the same increase that I would if I had a dupe of the character, which is freaking awesome. I love it because it's free. You don't have to get a dupe of the character. You can just automatically do this, which is freaking awesome, and I love that. So how do you get this stuff? Same thing. You can click them and go from attain from, and then it tells you exactly where to get this stuff. Now, it does say there's a little bit of a bug here because it does say Terror Shift Mystic Warehouse Sunday, but even today doing the missions will still give you some of these, right? So you can still get the reds, you can still get the blues, you can still get the greens, all that stuff. So it's pretty weird. And also what's pretty cool is if you scroll down, it actually shows you which stages you can farm them on hard. So for instance, I'll go to, let's go to 155. We'll go to move. Check the entry conditions. That's weird. Do I not have any of these unlocked? I swear I unlocked all of them. That's really weird. 111, right? Okay. I must be bugged out. Anyways, so we'll go over the campaign ourselves. Let's just get into it here. So scroll over to 1, and apparently it's 111, right? So it'd be this one, right? Yeah, it must be bugged out. Okay. Alright, we'll figure that out another time. Anyway, so let's go back to the character here. Losing my mind. There we go. And back to our boy here. So, must be a little bit of a bug with that, which is no big deal. But it still works with the terror shifts, and obviously in a campaign event stages, yeah. So in one of the campaigns, apparently you can also get it too. And I'll figure that out on my own time. I'm probably doing something really dumb that you guys are in the comments are probably gonna be like, dude, you have to do this. All right, so same thing with the rainbow elixirs. They're much harder to get, so you have to do the harder stages. So do note, guys, that yes, you can get them in the treks. They rarely come up, but if you do the harder stages of the Terror Shift warehouse, so this is where you get them in the warehouse, guys, you can actually get some of these rainbows. So use a friend, go into the mission, use a friend, and put on expert or master stage and just grind them out, just because you only get 2 a day and they are super worth it. Now, I'm going to say the same thing that I said before, is that with these grade ups, make sure you are doing this on heroes that you really like, because remember, he's a red, and if I end up pulling a really good red unit, I'm not going to have this material for that really good red unit, so I might regret that. And as you can see, the stat increase is extremely strong, guys. Anyways, besides that, guys, so this would be the pretty much foundation of a character, just going into depth and detail with it. And right now, guys, I have 900 crystals here, stones, whatever they call it in this game. So let's go do some summons. My bad, guys. Before we go do some summons, I forgot to mention something that's extremely important. If you click this little link over here, this chain link, click it, it's going to tell you what characters you have a link effect with. Now, what that means is when you have all 3 of the characters, or all 2 of the characters, or all 4 or 5 of the characters, then the link activates. And what happens is you get these stat increases, and sometimes you even get a special skill. And the special skills, they look really freaking cool, and they do quite a lot. I do have a couple of links on a couple of my characters, so it's very important to understand that, guys, when you're working on teams. This is almost like fusion powers from Langrisser, where you might want to run this certain amount of teams just because you know that their links together are really strong. So understand that, guys, links are pretty important, and I can see them being very valuable at endgame. You got the hero review section that's going to tell you what people think about the hero. Obviously, you're going to have some trolls on there that are going to completely bash your hero that you love. Don't worry about what the trolls say. And then you got the hero info page, right? So this is going to tell you pretty much about the hero and pretty much everything about them, right? Little stuff all about them. So that's pretty freaking cool that it does that. You have the 3D so you can see how the hero looks in game, and then the full screen image just in case you want to rock it as a background on your phone or the computer wherever you're playing. Now let's go to do some summons. Alright, so like I said before, and I'll say it again, guys, is that when I summon, I do have 5 of these things here, so let's hit some singles first. When I summon, guys, I'm actually summoning, and I'm actually using the stuff I get from the story. Alright, there's a skip. I'm actually using the crystals and stuff that I get from the story and the guide missions and stuff. So I have not paid any money in this game as of yet. Alright, another R or N, whatever it's called. I forgot what they're called. I think they're R's, right? Yeah, R's. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I've been on a summoning rampage. Okay, SR, cool. I've been on a summoning rampage lately because I know one of the challenges, the guide challenge missions, is, damn, I have so many of this one. Alright, so I know one of the guide challenge missions is to do 15 multi-summons, like so 10 summons. So make sure, guys, if you are summoning in this game, quick advice, quick tip here is do your multis because the game asks for it. I'll show you right after this, guys. Let's go ahead and skip this. Alright. I know I could hit skip at the top, but I like it. I like to look at the pretty page. Alright, let's go back here. We need Luna. Give me Luna today. Alright, so let me show you guys real quick. The guide mission, right? Draw from 10 times hero gotcha 15 times. So make sure you guys are doing multis or else you're going to be very upset, guys. So do your multis so that way you can get this done. Obviously, I'm going to do 3 here. I'm probably going to farm a bunch tonight and do 2 more. And I should be able to get that and continue moving on, right? Alright, so time to do the gotcha summons. Let's go get these crystals, these gems, whatever they're called in this game. I can't freaking remember for the life of me. Wow, 1 SR. We're actually going to skip that. That's really bad. Oh, but it's a new one, Shinobi. Okay, I'll take that. I actually need more darks. I don't have a lot of dark units. Light, I'm good. But today I will take an SSR dark unit if the game wants to give me it. I'm really happy with what the game has given me so far. Ooh, man, that's a shaft, guys. That's double shaft for me. Okay, I see you, game. I see you. You're like, hey, bro, you've been getting way too many SSRs. Crystals there. Okay, been getting way too many SSRs. We gotta calm you down right now. Like, okay, game. I see you. And okay, 2 SRs. Alright, I'll take that, whatever. No big deal. And okay, so nothing new there. Alright, guys, so that was just a quick 3-piece right back to back to back. I'm not gonna say it's a shaft because the SRs seem decent in this game, so but I say the first 2 ones were definitely a shaft. I mean 1 SR. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Captain Beards. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and always stay positive. Peace out.